Hi everyone.
Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm doing something that I've never done before, and that's going to be an advice video. I never thought I was going to be doing this ever, but I just thought that these videos are pretty cool. I like watching them and thought maybe you guys would like watching them too. Bear with me please. This is my first one like I just said, but yeah. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be less anxious when it comes to the speediness of a text message. Now, let me explain a little bit about what that means. This is like the anxiety feeling that you get when you text someone and they're not texting you back in the speed that you want them to. Like, you text them and they don't text you back for 20, 30, 40, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Like, people have expectations and they put these expectations on other people. This can relate to anyone such as like a family member, friend, significant other. But before I get started, let me get into a little bit of a disclaimer. Every single person in this world has an opinion. Everyone thinks that their opinion is right, but how can everyone's opinion be right? It can't. So in actuality, everyone's opinion is wrong, including myself. So when you watch this video, please take it with a grain of salt. This might not be your cup of tea, you might really resonate with it, just keep that in mind. Please leave a comment down below what you think of this advice. If you have your own, I'd really love to hear it, but let's get on with this video. So I came across this TikTok and it really blew my mind or changed my perspective on things, and I have been seeing such a difference after using this in my life, and there's a couple of other things that I've done as well that I'm going to share with you. First, let me explain the different varieties of texting phases that I've gone through to get you a little bit of an idea and how you can relate to this scenario. But when I first met my ex-boyfriend, I hated texting. I thought it was the worst thing ever, waste of time. I'd rather just call you on the phone real quick or just see you in person. Not a good texter, didn't like it, right? And so when I met my ex-boyfriend, he loved texting, and it really frustrated him when I wouldn't text him back. I would literally text him like once every hour or once every other hour, and I didn't see it as a big deal because I was working, I had school, I had a bunch of other things, and he totally understood. We did break up, hence why he's my ex. So when we broke up, we didn't talk for 2 weeks, and then we started talking as friends. Now that's a whole situation on its own. Should you be friends with your ex? I don't know, maybe that's a future video topic. But we're in the friend/talking stage right now, so that's a whole different situation. But anyways, once I started talking to him as my friend and not my ex, I was expecting so much. I was expecting him to text me in the rate that I was texting him. Like, if I didn't hear something back within 30 minutes to an hour, I was kind of getting a little, not upset, but just really feeling very down and anxious. Like, why aren't you putting me as a priority? Why aren't you texting me as fast as I am texting you? I was being very selfish, kind of, in both like my own personal happiness and what I'm expecting on other people. And so when I was having these feelings of anxiety of why he wasn't texting me back fast enough, I was being extremely hypocritical. The first thing that I did to solve this solution was telling him, like, hey, are you wanting to just text once an hour, or can you like do more? Like, what is your preference in texting? And we came to an understanding, and we both came to the conclusion that we would text like 3-4 times an hour. But when it came to like when he was really busy, like with his friends or at work, and it would get to like he would text me like every 2 hours, that's when I kind of got a little bit annoyed. But then I saw this TikTok video. Let me show you guys.
Guys, I just wanted to say that I may look bald, but I have discovered the secret to winning at life, and I guess I'm going to share it with you guys. So I watched this video on self-fulfillment, and the guy said, you categorize people that you meet based on appearance in a yes box or a no box. Meaning, yes, Damon Salvatore, I want you in my bed. Or, no, Matt, I don't. But what happens is you think, act, and interpret things differently from people you put in the yes box. For example, if I were to text my sister and she didn't respond for 3 hours, I wouldn't think anything of it. She's busy. But if Damon does not respond to me for 3 hours, excuse me, sir. People want to feel needed by people they put in the yes box. And unfortunately, Damon does not need me. So when there isn't that mutual neediness, that's when the chase begins, or the one-sided effort, which Piper knows all too well. But if you are self-fulfilled, you will not have the desire to be needed by other people. Therefore, everybody I meet in 2021, automatically in the no box. Even if you're Damon. Sorry, I'm treating you like my sister. We're gonna be friends. All I need is myself and maybe some coffee. No heartbreaks this year.
This video definitely changed my perspective on everything because I have this best friend named Ryan, and when I text her, I do not expect her to text me back for hours, maybe even days. Like, she has her own life. She's very, very busy. Like, she can text me back whenever she wants. But why am I giving her this leeway when this other guy, I'm not giving the same leeway to? I'm expecting him to text me back in the rate that I'm texting him. It just made no sense to me, and I feel like I should, like the girl said in the video, place everyone into the no column where I have no expectations. I feel like expectations is what really, really hurts people. And when this girl said in the video, I'm just gonna put everyone in my no box, that's what I started doing. I started putting my ex in the no box, and I stopped having those feelings of anxiety because I just hate that feeling. I hate it so much. I was getting the mindset of like, this is why I do not text people. I don't text people because I hate this feeling of anxiety of like, when are they gonna text me back? So I put him in the no category, and it was crazy difference because I used to be laying on my bed waiting, like looking at my phone, like, are you gonna text me back, sir? Like, waiting for him to text me back. And when I put him in the no category, I found myself just going on my computer, going to the gym, going for a drive, going to get food. Like, he wasn't my priority anymore, and I was my own priority. And that seems so silly in the hindsight of things. Like, I put myself as a priority, and the little texting scenario is what did it for me, but honestly, that's like literally what happened. Now, I'm not saying, I feel like this is a completely different situation when it comes to like, if that person is actually your boyfriend or your wife or husband or your fiance or whatever. Like, you guys need to come to like an agreement of like how often you guys should text each other, or if you're busy, like really understand that. For me, this is how my anxiety went down. I would just really encourage you guys to try that. Put every single person in your life in the no column. If you have a significant other, that might be a little bit different. Maybe talk to them about it. But what do you guys think in the comments down below? Do you guys think that your significant other should be in the yes column and they should have your full priority? Or should you make yourself a priority, put your significant other as your second priority? What do you guys think? I am really, really curious. Please leave comments. Please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
Your perfect face, not to mention your perfect body elegance, the way you move while you're dancing.